Hello everybody, my name is Ace and welcome back to Let's Play HOI4 as the Stalliongrad in Equestria War. Let's continue on from where we last left off. So, yeah, Olenia, the Dear Republic. It was nice knowing you, but apparently the one province is actually called Winterfell. I didn't notice that, but, you know, there we go. I'm surprised you're still alive and you haven't actually just, you know, been annexed yet. 25% victory points, apparently. Do you have a war goal against the Arctic Empire? We have our progressive leader. So we can either go towards... You're not... Okay, so Griffin Colony. Yeah, the Griffin Comrades. Let's support our Griffin Comrades in the north. See if we can get them on our side. Yeah. The Changeling lands have gotten significantly bigger. Yes, let's create the faction Socialist Union. Nestor Luna has announced that we're creating a Socialist Union through this means, we're going to see cooperation across the world in order to accomplish our final goal of world revolution. I mean, unfortunately, there's not that many people who'd actually want to join our faction. Minus 550 people. You have strategic reasons to not ally with us. Fantastic. I don't think there's anybody who would actually want to be in my faction. Invite to faction, you're already in a faction. Who else is, I mean, the game would tell us if anybody wanted to join, so... Fair enough. The Socialist Union. Today, Nestor Luna and the Supreme Soviet announced that they are going to create an international organization, the Socialist Union. They are going to see cooperation and support of communist nations across the world for mutual protection and cooperation. Okay. Yeah, so we have improved infantry equipment, so let us straight up get the better magical rifles. Because those just seem better than the PPS-10. PPSH-10. Yeah, still nobody here. Theorist, aircraft, tank designers, I guess. I mean, we chose our medium tank guy earlier. So we might as well go for the medium tanks again now. So put you down here, because we already have a red troop ready to go there. The farmers need support. The collective farms established our farming is still hard labor. We need to concentrate our research on modern farming technologies if you want this farms to expand. Gas, no. Okay, that's fine. I'm not worried about that at all. The wealthy peasants. Find them all or we're fine. Several wealthy peasants, in their attempts to protect their lands, tried to set barn with collective farm stock on fire. The traitors were arrested. However, the problem of sabotage remains. We're fine or find them all. You know, let's find them all. That seems like a... Might as well. Yeah, so you guys are fine. We're trying to alleviate the food shortage here, guys. Progressive leader. Divisions required to sending a volunteer, but that doesn't matter because it's fine. 10 volunteer limits. Yeah, that all seems good. The New Manhattan explosion destroyed half of New Manhattan Harbor today. The blast heard by ponies all the way in Sunset. The New Manhattan Police Department investigation shows that an empty freighter collided with a ship carrying munitions, which caused the later to explode. The tragedy caused the deaths of 1,950 souls, with the rescue operation still underway. The events in New Manhattan threw the entire country in the morning. The harbor master's office has been turned into an impromptu memorial. Their ponies deliver flowers, paid respects to the tragic incidents. I'm assuming that's a reference to the Halifax explosion in World War I. But I'm surprised it's happening in... Apparently, Marisoc actually... They have Big Sister now. The two aims of the party are to conquer the whole surface in the world and to extinguish once and for all the possibility of independent thought. Okay. They're still at war with you. But yeah, what I would imagine is that... they can't get across. They're just kind of stuck forever. Because none of them really have a navy. And I guess none of them are going to try to go across the ocean. 4K. Apparently Marisoc's lost 62,000 men. I don't know how. I'm assuming they must have gotten sunk. Or died. They're probably actually... Marisoc is probably doing a bunch of naval invasions. And they keep failing. And that's probably where those massive casualty numbers are coming from. I don't know, I'm just saying, the music in this mod is, like, pretty okay. How many troops do you have, by the way? You have 20 to 26 divisions. Political chaos, stagnant economy, Griffin militias, the Falcons of Griffinstone. We got a coup, democracy prevails, a victory for the people. We've learned how to we've learned how to militarize the weather, which is fantastic. So entrenchment speed going up. Supply consumption, all. So these are purely to make our magical infantry better. Combat telekinesis is pretty good. Trickle back, experience loss. Soft attack plus 50%. I think that's fine for now. I'm going to increase you because I think most of our guys are, yeah, they're maxed out right now in their production cap. And how are the factories coming along? Yeah, they're doing pretty okay, I would say. Yeah, so we have 17 crystals, which is quite nice. The Crystal Empire, unsurprisingly, has a monopoly on the crystals. Well, not a monopoly, but they have a decent amount of them. 19 divisions. We have a bunch of 17,000 rifles in storage. Order conversion. That's fine. So we're not training any new troops. And I think that's okay. I want to train more of you, but that's not possible. So I'm going to train a handful of tank divisions and a handful of motorized divisions. The Griffin Colony, okay. More goods every day. After the lands of landlords were taken, the farmers have efficiently cultivated much more land in the newly established collective farms, funded by government. I don't know if this was written by someone who speaks English as a first language. That means more stock flows in the cities in exchange for modern farming equipment. The amount of goods is not enough to feed the big family yet, but life is getting better day after day. The ponies are acquiring higher spirits and are enjoying their new opportunities. Good. Fantastic. So everything is getting better. They're not in a civil war yet, so we can't actually do anything. Communists in Yakistan. The revolution in Equestria. The war in Equestria. Do we have anything that gives us crystal? Nestor's plan. A bunch of projects. Union with Crystal Empire. That would be useful, but they're not yet. They're not communist. Land doctrine. Do we need steel? Like, what are we actually missing in, I know we're trading something. We're trading in rubber, but yeah, that's not going to help us at all. 2 civilian factories, 1 military factory probably would be good. Apparently, I don't know if this is like a bug or not, but you can just completely skip aircraft and just go straight into coastal industry, which allow you to straight up just get 21 steel and 20 tungsten, like, pretty easily. Which is quite nice. I mean, there's a lot of free resources here. 20 rubber would be really good. And there's an extra research slot. So I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to make my way, I think, to Coastal Research Facility. Get the free research slot. But then, I don't know if I want this. You know, let's get the revolution in Equestria first. And then we'll see what happens. The Griffin Comrades, after the death of Governor T-Feather, Griffin Colony is sunk in a deep political crisis, and the Griffin proletariat is bleeding. We must support those who finally gain class consciousness and help them accomplish the revolution. They do not like me. Unsurprisingly, given the situation. I'm assuming most of Nova Griffonian's army is up in the north, because the Arctic Empire has a direct casus belli on them. We don't. So they hate us, but we don't have a direct reason to go to war. And also these guys are fighting a border dispute. So most of their troop is probably all the way up in the north, dealing with this situation. So our first and early advances into Nova Griffonia would be probably very, very effective. Efficient improvements, modify life by goods. Are we still having... Okay, yeah, it's still a little bit of penalties, but honestly, like, those penalties are not that bad. They're really not that bad. We got some equestrian forces still on the southern side of the borders. That's not a huge surprise. Political campaign in Equestria. I imagine... I don't want Equestria to declare war on me. I don't know if they can. But it is something that we have to think about. Revolution in Equestria. New military plan. Okay, I'm actually going to go down this tree now. 70 days. I mean, it's still quite a bit. The Ponies Communist Party. It's time to secretly send our advisors to the Ponies Communist Party in Equestria to teach them better methods of executing a revolt and gathering public support. From now on, our parties will be in close cooperation. So they're getting now some Pony plus 1%. Plus 0.1% like every day or something like that. Draconian democracy. Not too long ago, Governor Treefeather was assassinated and a provisional government was formed in Wetter until the country could stabilize. The goal of the government was to eventually give way to a democratic election, and despite the efforts of the now deceased Marshal Highhill, it seems that democracy at least has prevailed. Oh, you know what? I mean, that's not too bad, I guess, but it looks like it's still kind of having a bit of a situation. Extreme measures. Do they have anything that like attacks us? The All Ponies Front requests Stalliongrad help. So yeah, they're probably a little bit worried about what the Changeling lands are doing. Like to be fair, it's a little bit dangerous. I really like the music. The music's like pretty good. I don't know if it's is this music from My Little Pony itself, or is this music just created for the mod? I'm not too sure. The time has come when the dreams of all fillies and colts in Stalliongrad have becoming true. The stores are plentiful of food of various kinds, including their almost never seen ice cream, cakes, and cupcakes. So I assume, yes, we've done that. So Pioneer Organization will be available very soon. This sounds like a song that I would hear in like a Harvest Moon kind of game. Which I guess kind of makes sense given the situation of the universe that we're currently inhabiting. So we have 170 political power. What do I want to do with these? Theorist, Chief of Air Force, Chief of Navy, Fleet Designer, Battlefield, like... We're kind of at the point where there's not really anything I would like. Air superiority, focus on aviation, capital ship attack and defense doesn't seem like that useful. Let's go with Proletaire. Sure, why not? We'll upgrade our fighters. How big is our Navy, or how big is our Air Force at the moment? It is currently 604 planes, which is looking pretty good. Compared to where we were starting off at, we've significantly increased our Air Force capabilities. So the Pony Technologies, armor, probably actually, we have our upgrades for the medium tanks. We probably actually want to be upgrading our tanks. Because they are... outdated, to say the least. That'll be a decision available. What can we do? Oh, when did you become communist? I have no idea, but you want to join my faction? 25 political power? Yakistan Kulbu joins the Socialist Union. Earlier today, Stalingrad and Yakistan Kulbu issued a joint statement that the latter is now officially granted member status of the Socialist Union. Whether this partnership will be used for offensive or defensive purposes remains to be seen, but undoubtedly extensive joint military planning is already underway. I don't know how this happened. The Workers' Plight cannot ask for finer champions. We got our Yak friends over here, 21 division strong, Shatter Nation, modest. You know, they're illiterate, but you know, what can you do? Shit happens. Oh, we got our magic rifles now. Excellent. Apparently this is still... Oh, we're actually not in 1010 yet. This is a year ahead of time. So year 2... You know, I'm going to also probably upgrade the PPSH 41. I mean, the game... It's fine. It doesn't really matter. But first things first, we're going to start building up some magical weapons. Half this in half, start making some magical weapons. Can the basic infantry troops use magic weapons? Get rid of the pony militia. Equipment. Can they use it? Yes, they can. But I'm going to start training up some magical units as well. Because are they... How much better are they than... Okay, so they're smaller. We're going to just make them... the regular size, not the infantry, but the magical infantry. Give them the mage company, give them support artillery, save that. Estimated production cost 915. So they're significantly more expensive to train, but I think that's okay. Guess I probably should have a recon company. Yeah, there we go. Save that. That should be okay. It's going to take us a while to really get the magical infantry ready to go. But I think that's okay. The red wheat farmlands. Like, how many... We need 5.3 thousand magical weapons. Apparently need a lot of them. How many do they need per... 930. Okay, it's about the same. It's not that much more expensive. There we go, so 1010. Is that all of our crystal? How much more crystal do we have? We have 7 more, so we can go 3 more without having to risk having to import magic crystals. And I think that's okay. So once we get our PPS 41s, we'll equip those to the standard troops. And that should be a-okay. Construction, resource extraction gain. Probably actually would be useful. We're upgrading our... Okay, we are upgrading the tanks. Support companies. Infantry equipment. Probably don't want to get more infantry stuff going. Oh, sorry, just 1 second here. Excellent. Okay, what? Oh, we have free sewing factories again. How much fuel can we actually store? I'm gonna upgrade 2 fuel storage is on our island. I don't know if the island makes any difference whatsoever, but this little isle will be ours. Wait, did we always have this island? When the hell did we get the island? Wasn't that part of Equestria? I mean, I just literally noticed it now. Okay, this actually automatically completed because we don't have the thing anymore. Research speed. Plus 6%. Nuclear power. Rocket technologies. New radio. I mean, the research law would be nice. Let's do that. Will they just not have... Okay, you're actually getting more communist. They're actually more communist than we are. Unassigned divisions. Who are you? Oh, motorized divisions. I will deploy you guys to this front just to be ready to go when the time comes. I'm going to cut them down in half. And that should be fine, I think, for the time being. Yeah, these equestrian troops down here in the south are a little bit worrisome. 7 out of 12 divisions, not that many. We only have 36. Like, we don't have that much when you really think about it. Like, everybody else is pretty strong. All power to the Soviets. I don't even know how you became... I don't know how you did it, but... Connect the nation. That's fine. Wasn't there something in here where we could, like, talk to them, or... Pay Revolution, Yaka... I mean, we've already done it, so I don't know what this... This doesn't do anything anymore. Oh! Oh, apparently you just became communist. I like your flag, though. I like the little griffin there. Non-aggression pact? Sure, why not? You want to join my faction? Game rule: countries cannot trade, join, or invite the factions. Okay. So they're automatically allying with everybody. Apparently these guys are anarchists. Sure, I why not? I only noticed because, like, here it's like they're just making a non-aggression pact with everybody. I don't really know why. It's a little bit strange to me, but if they're on our side, we no longer need to be up in the north. We can go back to the south, delete this plan, move our troops to the south, invite the Griffonian Union into our alliance, and just like that, earlier today, Stalingrad. Okay, we are stronger together, and there we go. Our little Socialist Union is getting, I would say, quite strong. But with that, I think today is going to be the end of, that's going to be the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. My name is Ansem. If you enjoyed, my thumbs up. If not enjoyed, you can always thumb down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.